This video wey dey play right now the video wey dey prove say Nnamdi Kanu dey innocent. All the whole northerners don't expose the truth, and Shegumi don't talk for this video say the government know where all these bandits dey. They know their location, they know their name, they get their phone number. So to show say nothing is hidden under the sun, everything now don dey expose. God of Biafra don dey fight for the people of Biafra, and Erufai don't come again talking on, expose all the whole truth we dey. So I go want make you just pay attention, listen to this video from the start to the ending. This video is fully packaged. This video, not the whole time self don dey come dey speak out the truth. You know, say the truth, no matter how long it take, the truth will still come out. So pay attention, watch this video from the start to the end, so I go understand every single thing where they go on and within Nigeria. They don't expose Aso Rock right now. I don't know whether not because of maybe Tinubu no they even consider them not. We made them they expose, they talk the truth about Nnamdi Kanu being innocent and everything. This thing exposed say Nnamdi Kanu they innocent for everything. So share freedom for the people of Biafra and freedom for Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu must be free. Share this video to everyone on every social media platform so that they will see wetin they go on and hear for themselves wetin this man talk. This video was granted yesterday. Share this video and drop your opinion at the comment section. Don't forget to click the subscribe button for more updates. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Well, a lot of people have seen you in clips and pictures with this terrorist where you know where they are. We've communicated with them. You've even as far as negotiating with them, you know. So a lot of people believe that since you have, this knowledge about all this, is it that the government does not have the power or the equipment to know where these terrorists are to tackle insecurity?
The government knows every terrorist by name and by location. I don't go yellow. I don't go to the terrorists alone. I call the police, I call the security, everybody. I will go to the MES or that place. In fact, when we went to one terrorist, I went even with women with me. Go to the bush. The minute you didn't see it because the camera was not concentrated on me. I don't go hello.
Now, did you hear that? That the government know these terrorists by name and by location. Well, whether that is true or not, I don't know. I'm only the analytic guy. Now, secondly, if you remember the interview that Erufai granted just a couple of weeks ago, where he said that the Nigerian government pays these terrorists, and not only that, they negotiate with them. He granted this interview and said it. Even they asked him, and he repeated it again. Let me just play just 10 seconds of that video. Then I'll come back to tell you something that will shock you in this video. Please, I beg you to stay with me. Now, listen to Erufai shortly.
Okay, is to pay bandits, give them monthly allowance, or send food to them in the name of non-kinetic. It's nonsense. We are empowering bandits. It's not the government of Kaduna State. It's a national policy driven by the Office of National Security Advisor, and Kaduna is part of it. Many states are objecting to that, but that is the policy now. Check the bandits. They paid them ₦1 billion the first time the school was attacked and students abducted. They are paying bandits. They are apologizing to them. They
found this information about ₦1 billion being paid.
Look, let the governor or anyone come and deny. We have the evidence. When the time comes, we'll reveal everything. They are paying bandits. They are empowering bandits. This is what this government is doing.
And you think that will not work?
It will not work. It has never worked anywhere.
You heard him right? Very well. I would have liked to show you another video of a northern man confirming what Nnamdi Kanu has prophesied. But I don't want this video to be too long, right? So probably in one of my next video, I'm going to show you that confirmation. However, I'm going to allow you now to listen to Nnamdi Kanu briefly. Listen to him where he has prophesied all these things they have said. Years ago, he has said it. And today, it is happening and the northern elders are confirming it. Now, the essence of making this video is to call on the Nigerian government to please release this man. This man is not the cause of Nigerians' problem. Oh yes. Since you have sentenced him, you labeled him a terrorist. Since you have sentenced him, has insecurity stopped in Nigeria? No. Instead, it keeps getting worse on daily basis. Just this week alone, tens of soldiers, Nigerian soldiers, has been killed. So this man is not Nigerians' problem. So we are still pleading on the Nigerian government to set him free because he is innocent. Now, I'm going to allow you just briefly to listen to him and hear what he has said or the prophecy he has given. I call it prophecy turned reality, that all the words he has spoken about the current situation and what these people has confirmed. So you know who to blame. Don't blame him for insecurity. Instead, blame those in authority. Oh yes, please do well to listen to him. Then you drop your comment in the comment section what you think. Don't forget, as I always tell you, pray for him because he needs your prayer. Right? Please listen to him briefly.
Let all of you know that Nigeria is an Islamic country. I'm sure you're aware of that. All of you also understand the intentions of the Fulani. Oh, if you want the presidency, you have to work for it. Tinubu, you must work for it. How is Tinubu working for it? You must condemn anybody who comes out to speak against our people in your forest. That is what they are doing. Some of you don't understand it, but we do. Some of you do not understand what is happening, but we do. And that is why we are here to tell you. The real terrorists in Asherok, they have dropped them. And now presidency is telling you, you cannot touch them. But these are people killing people in Yoruba forest. No, you cannot touch them. A whole presidency to tell you that every Fulani man is in on this. Their foot soldiers are Mieti Allah. Have you all forgotten that they gave Mieti Allah 100 billion? Have you all forgotten? You're a typical Nigerian nigger. Have you all forgotten? So you've forgotten that this so-called presidency, Garba Shehu, gave Mieti Allah 100 billion to come down to the south to give peanuts to useless monarchs and traditional rulers so that our forests can be taken. Have you all forgotten? Oh, you have. Of course, you're in the zoo. You've forgotten. Did they give 100 billion to any other organization? Did Asherok give 100 billion to any other group? Why would a government give 100 billion to a bunch of terrorists and openly claim that they are stakeholders in the government? That is why government can come out openly without shame to support terrorists in Yoruba forests. Let them come to our land and they will see. They say that all the government of Ondo State and others must draw a boundary. Where who are the bandits and who are the law-abiding? How can we know? That's not going there. My phone when you all the lizards, all the now lizard, they are all their stomach is almost on the floor. So we don't know which one has belly ache. How do we know? How can you differentiate between a good headsman and a violent terrorist? How can you know? How can you know? I'm asking you. Mieti Allah is there, remote controlling all your lives. Look at how they installed, after installing Hope, they installed the idiot Hope, George Obiozo. George Obiozo was the man that took Hope to the north to go and introduce him as a politician. The same that George Obiozo, he's an intellectual, as they, he fools. Once they give you a degree, they say you're an intellectual. George Obiozo, before you took Hope to the north, did you know that Hope was doing 419 in Lagos? He was a fraudster doing Yahoo in Lagos. Who doesn't know in Imo State that Hope was a fraudster in Lagos? These are the type of leaders that they imposed on our people. Idiots. And we are there. Apex organization. Apex organization. Apex. These are errand boys for the caliphate. That's why BBC is promoting him. That is why they are all promoting. That is what they have always done. Black people are like that. As I told you before, when the British came to stop the eastern advance of the French colonial forces in Benin Republic, in Badagry, basically in Badagry. You know what Britain did? They didn't go to England to come bring soldiers. They went to Ghana. They recruited the Ghanaians, black niggers from Ghana, to come and help them to conquer their fellow niggers in Nigeria. They didn't have to go travel very far. That is why I keep saying that the brain of a black man is his greatest impediment. You see, inside this brain, everything a black man is suffering from is here. Inability to reason. Inability to reason. It is the truth I must tell you. Some may not like it, but of course I will tell you. You cannot, the presidency is telling, you cannot unilaterally push out headsmen. What are they doing in the bushes? In the forest? And they said it's to feed their cattle. Before the white man came, where were you feeding your cattle? Where? What was your cattle eating then? They said it's climate change. Of course, it's a lie. You came from very barren, arid Sahel. No rain in Sahel for centuries. It didn't start today. You were able to keep your cattle, you drink the blood and you drink the milk. That's how you survive. Now, what are you doing in Ondo Forest? Our people cannot see because they are blind. People cannot see because they are blind. But we are here to open your eyes. All of them killing themselves over Jonathan presidency. From the so-called Niger Delta or Yoruba that was dying because of Obasanjo presidency. Where are they today? They are still the ones crying that things are not okay. So you think as an Igbo man, if you're there for 8 years, somehow, miraculously, you will change anything? Hiroshi tried and they killed him. Use your brain. It was meant to be Alex Ekweme after Shagari. Buhari overthrew the government, 1983. Some of you don't know history. Rather than allow an Igbo man to become the president, they did a coup. Some of you need to reason very well. Obioso, you claim you went to school, you should be able to use your brain. How can you believe the people who are foolish? They cannot, because of the Nchonche wild chicken change they give you in Abuja. You don't have a house in Abuja because of that. You are going to suffer and die. You've not.
Don't touch terrorists. Don't touch them. They are our children. Don't touch them. In fact, one of them went as far as saying, budget for them. In what country? What the hell is this?
Making phone calls with these bandits. Can't we identify them? We can identify them. How do we do it? The gadgets we have bought for the National Security Advisor, the gadgets we have bought for telecommunications, they will be able to tell us where all these people are. But we are here, we are sending them blames. It started from one local government. It started from Bono. In one local government. And today it's spreading everywhere. No state is a moon. If I have my brother, my son, if he's doing this thing, he should be beat. The law should take its course. We are confusing him. We're supposed to help him. How did the funds originate? They will arrest 58 and release 58. No gunshots, no arrest, nothing. And then tomorrow we wake up to another banditry. Why should it be like that?
Nigeria import terrorists from all over the world. Right now, there are more than 5 terrorist groups that operate in the country today. Ansaru is in Nigeria. El-Shabaab is in Nigeria. Mieti Allah operates in Nigeria. Fulani bandits operate in Nigeria. Fulani herders that have been named the 4th deadliest terrorist group in the world by the Global Terrorist Watch of West Africa. These terrorist groups operate in Nigeria. And the government of Nigeria provides an enabling environment for them to thrive, for them to do their bidding. They provide them with logistics, money, arms, and then they send them to the eastern region of Nigeria to kill my people and to destabilize the region. That is their goal. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
The ruling party is the direct sponsor of terrorism and insecurity in Nigeria. My name is Martin Onobo. I said it. APC is the direct sponsor of insecurity and terrorism in Nigeria. Ask me for the evidence. We have it, the authority of retired Colonel Nnamdi, that the Fulani headsmen repelled in Ogoja were using Nigerian army rifles from the barracks in that vicinity, and that the soldiers came to collect the rifles back. Now, who is the commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces?
Has insecurity come to stay in Nigeria?
Insecurity cannot come to stay. Insecurity has come to stay with the present government. And the present government cannot last forever. It will not last forever. So insecurity has not come to stay, unless you're talking about come to stay in the short term. Once you have a good government, these things will stop. Kawu Baraje Alhaji was a leading chieftain of the APC, and he has confessed that they imported the foreign mercenaries who have become bandits. He has confessed. How much more evidence do you need? He has confessed that they imported them for the elections. This is public. Why is the media not following up? Why are we not asking for accountability? So it seems very clear to me and to so many others. If you're in the public space, you hear people talking and pointing fingers. The ruling party is the direct sponsor of terrorism and insecurity in Nigeria. My name is Nnamdi. I said it. APC is the direct sponsor of insecurity and terrorism in Nigeria. Ask me for the evidence.
What are the facts?
Good. I just gave you confession of Kawu Baraje.
Okay.
That's number one. Number two, Miyetti Allah made a public statement that if you want peace in your state, don't call any meeting. Provide land for Fulanis in your state. Public statement. Miyetti Allah. Miyetti Allah is a collaborator with the ruling party. We had a report that the ruling party funded Miyetti Allah to the tune of 100 billion. I wasn't there when the payment was made, but that's in the public domain. We had an official report that the government of Nigeria was going to establish a radio station in collaboration with Miyetti Allah, where Fufude, the Fulani tribal dialect, will be the language of communication. Now, interestingly, you asked me for facts. We have it on the authority of the Ondo state government that the PRO of Miyetti Allah in Ondo state led the criminal suspect gang that killed Parafa Shoranti's daughter. That is on the authority of the Ondo state government. And they have been arrested. And the leader of the gang is the PRO of Miyetti Allah in Ondo state. We have it on the authority of the Nigerian police that a headsman was arrested with a military rifle in Plateau State. I have the number of the rifle. I can send it to you by SMS. I just need to check my records. I have the rifle number. We have it the authority of retired Colonel Nnamdi that the Fulani headsmen repelled in Ogoja were using Nigerian army rifles from the barracks in that vicinity, and that the soldiers came to collect the rifles back. Now, who is the commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces? Who should be responsible for the activities of these armed forces? We have it on the authority of General Danjuma. Danjuma has commanded these forces. We have it on the authority of General Danjuma that the armed forces are conniving with the bandits that are killing citizens. How much more evidence do you want? How much more evidence? We have hard physical evidence. We have testimonies from relevant authorities. How much more evidence do you want?
Sure, I don't hear everything. What I think about wetin Gumi they talk, and what I think about wetin Erufai they talk. Drop your thought at the comment section. And I think say now because say the government know they favorable to them, we make them they expose all the whole truth we say everybody needs to know. So share your thought at the comment section, and don't forget to click the subscribe button for more updates, and write freedom for Nnamdi Kanu and freedom for the people of Biafra. Share this video right now so that you no go forget, and so that everybody go see what they go on. And don't forget to click the subscribe button so that we're going to give you updates on every single thing we they go on for. Nigeria and Biafra land.